In this video, I will show you how to make a Google form and then grade it using Flubaroo. Begin by navigating to Gmail. Once there, go ahead and enter your CCHS Don's email and password. If you don't remember what it is, email Matt and he can help you to reset it. Inside the mail screen, along the top, in all black, you can see there are choices here. Choose Drive. Once inside Drive, you want to choose the bright red Create and then Form. Immediately you'll be prompted to choose a background. Pick one, and you can also title it from here. Now you can see here it's telling me that I chose bluebirds. The next button is actually an important one in which you will choose where you want your answers to go. The default is for it to go into a spreadsheet with the same title. We will choose that and click Create. As you can see, it's setting up the spreadsheet, and now it says I can view responses once there are some. This is a button here so I can see what my form looks like when it's done. Also what the student sees. Now you can decide if you want to check these or not. These will collect the student's login information and username if you would like that. Here's the title that we already made and a description if we'd like to have one. Then you just go ahead and make your questions. Flubaroo works best, or really only works, with multiple choice or true/false. Although, of course, you can ask the name and an email address. An email address is nice to ask because you can email the students their grades. After that, whatever questions you might want to ask for a quiz or some sort of assessment or gathering of information in your class, then you would go ahead and make those questions. Again, multiple choice or true/false works best. So I'm just going to say, what day is it? We'll just make 2, multiple choice, red, or gold. I'm going to make it a required question and done. So now if I look at it so far, I have 3 questions, and here's my add item button. Add another item, another question. Where does Mrs. Garcia live? Multiple choice, I'll give them some options. Okay, again, we'll make it a required question, and then we'll stop here for now on the questions. So you can see right here, I just have 4 questions. If I were to do this in class, obviously, I would have more than that. This is just a sample. Here you can change your confirmation message so you can decide what you want your students to see once they have filled out the form. These 3 check boxes at the bottom show link to submit another response if I want them to respond again to the same survey, which I don't. Publish and show a link to the results of this form. I don't want the students to look at the results of the form, so I would not do that. Allow responders to edit to the form. In this case, we don't need them to edit, but if you were having them use it for classwork, you may want them to edit. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and send the form. I can use this link and I can put it on my homework page or my iTunes U course, or I can email them the form if I wanted to email the groups of students in my class. In this situation, I'm going to go ahead and take my own form several times so that I can have fake answers in there so that I'm able to grade it. I have completed my form and I have decided to send it or share a link. Then I can go ahead and take the form myself as the teacher and put in all the correct answers. I got to that by clicking on View to Live Form. So here's the live form, and I can go ahead and take it, and now I name it Answer Key. I made email address a required question. I know that by the red here. So I can just put a fake email address, and it's not a big deal. What day is it? We'll say it's red. Where does Miss Garcia live? She lives in Alpine. Now these are now going to be the correct answers. So now when I go to my Google Drive, I can see here that I have my sample form, which is the form I made, which is the editing version that we just looked at. And I also have a response page. Here's the spreadsheet with the fake people who took my quiz, their fake email addresses, their answers, and now I can go ahead and try the Flubaroo on this quiz to grade it. It's important that the students have taken your quiz before you try to grade it. It won't work if there's nothing there to grade. Go to Tools and then Script Gallery. In Script Gallery, you want to search for Flubaroo. Once you find it, click Install. You get this bright red box. It's not a big deal. Just say Authorize at the bottom. And close. Now you have the Flubaroo button, and you grade assignment. It will ask you to tell them which one is the identifying the student and which one is actually going to get a point. Right now this is set up correctly. Now I choose the answer key. And it's graded my assignment. Here you can see that Kathy got them all wrong, Sam got half, Nicholas got them all wrong, and Claire got 100%. The orange shows which ones people did bad on, which were only 2 questions, so basically they did bad on all of them. The red shows that the students did particularly bad, the black shows that she did well. Then I can go back to Flubaroo and click Email Grades. And it will ask me, would you like to email the grades? Do I want to include an answer key? If I want to do a message to them like please review blah blah blah, then I can do that and continue. Let's hope people don't have those fake email addresses because I just emailed them. And that's how it is. So if you have any questions, please ask myself or Matt or Rosemary. Thanks.